I never really shared my side of the story about why my ex crashed out all over the internet about me in 2020. I didn't know if I ever really would have, honestly, because one, he's not really relevant anymore, two, I didn't want to poke the bear, and three, his fan base is mostly children. And even right now, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to talk about this because for years he was stalking, spying, and harassing me, and for now he's been quiet. But due to a recent viral video, his fan base is again attacking me all over social media. I kind of feel obligated to say something, and our breakup was the first real adult thing that ever hurt me, and it wasn't even all of the stuff that his fan base did and said over the internet about me that hurt me. It was all of the stuff that happened during our relationship leading up to the breakup and then after the breakup. I think what hurt me the most was realizing everything he told me was just built on a foundation of lies, and realizing the fantasy fairy tale that I had envisioned in my head was never reality. Like, being in love and finding the one is actually really hard to find. So this was definitely the hardest breakup for me. And I just want you girls to know that a good man will never try to ruin your life. A good man will never go on the internet and say horrible things about you. A good man will never stalk and harass you. Like, no matter how hard the breakup is, no matter how hurt they are, no matter how heartbroken they are, a good man will never do that. A toxic man will do everything in his power to not let go of you, and if he has to, he'll make sure to take you down with him. So I guess there are some things that I do want to clear up. He asked me to make content and film for a few of his channels, and I agreed. I thought it would be fun, and I also just wanted to spend time with him. I supported his YouTube career. I supported reviving his channels. I supported his comeback. I spent hours and so much of my time filming for his channels, like 20 plus 30 hours a week filming, and I was a graduate student at that time. We had met in August of 2019, and I had filmed for him up until March of 2020 completely for free. But it wasn't until I told him I had to quit filming the channels because I needed to get a waitressing job to support myself through graduate school that he offered to pay me a small percentage of just one of the channels that we filmed for. And truthfully, it wasn't enough to pay my bills. I was getting like $200 to $400 a month. It wasn't until after I quit his channels again that he started paying me a little bit more, a bit larger percentage of what we were making from one of those channels. But even by then, the only reason he had offered that was because I quit his channels because I realized he was using me for clickbait and rage bait and didn't care about my feelings and the consequences that it had for me. All he cared about was, you know, getting views. I never once asked him for free money. I never once asked him for handouts. Nothing with him is free. You have to work for every penny. At least I worked for every penny while I knew him. I also want to clear up that I was never involved in any of his arrests. Any of the times that the police were involved, I never made false accusations and I never pressed charges against him. I know a lot of people got me mixed up, I think, with one of the other girlfriends that did experience this with him, but I was never involved in any of that. And the other thing I always see people ask is why all these years I've never said my side of the story. And the reason is because he had asked me not to, and he had threatened to sue me for defamation if I ever did.